Welcome to OtakusandGeeks.com reviews. Justin here, and today I'll be reviewing episode 2 of Netsuzou Trap NTR. So here is my thoughts on this one. Episode 2 was way better than episode 1. I love the interaction. It's more of a backstory, and that just seems to be what episode 2s and 3s usually do, is just give us some more backstory on the characters, and it's mainly focusing on character development. And this one, I say, really did a good job of it, of seeing Hataro and Yuma just really interacting. You find out that these girls were definitely childhood friends since like they were very, very small. And Yuma is getting more comfortable with her boyfriend, Takida. Or, sorry, you know my Japanese is horrible. But she's getting more comfortable with her boyfriend. And she's at the point now she can't kiss him without being nervous. They can't hold hands without being nervous and everything else. So now that the relationship is growing, her boyfriend just out of the blue asks, "Hey, my parents are gonna be away for the weekend. Do you want to come and stay over?" And this is when she gets more nervous, and she's like, "Oh my God, I might have to have sex with this guy." So she's starting to feel that peer pressure that a lot of teen girls have when, you know, their boyfriends are ready, she's not ready. So she tries to confide in Hataro, and she basically just pounces on her. It's like, look, this is the next step. You try to do this and do this, but, you know, the boyfriends are almost there, so she can't really start getting a little bit more sexually, a little more physical, so she stops. So instead, she suggests to her boyfriend, let's just go to the museum. I mean, not the museum, the amusement park, because I always wanted to go to the amusement park. So they decide to go to the amusement park, and she thought that it was going to be like a single date between her and her boyfriend. But he invites Hataro and her boyfriend along as well. And this is when things get really interesting, because you see that Yuma is getting more comfortable. She can spend time with her boyfriend and kiss, but then you find out that Hotaro's boyfriend, Fujiwara, is basic's in the Ferris wheel, and he is pressuring her to literally give it up. He's like, "Yo, let's have sex right here." And she's being very resistant. She's like, "No, I don't want to do it. I'm not in the mood." He's like, "What's the big deal? You do it all the time. This is what you do." And I kind of like this scene. As dark as this scene is, it's giving you a clear picture that she doesn't really want to do this, but for some reason she is. Like, maybe she's afraid of the boyfriend, or maybe there's something much more darker or sinister. Maybe she was sexually assaulted when she was younger. That's why she's so promiscuous, or at least showing signs of being promiscuous. And this is just a very interesting episode, and I really did love the ending of it. Just seeing that dynamic, that one scene really hooked me in for next week, just to see how she's gonna handle it, how she's gonna deal with it, and what is the layers. Why is she so active? And that's something I really want to see, and I can't wait to see it. So if I have to give it a watch it or skip it for this week, you guys definitely watch this episode. It's pretty good. Of course, it's 9 minutes, so it's just 9 minutes of your time, but it's very well written. So definitely check it out. This is Justin from Otakusandgeeks.com saying later days. I'll catch you on the next one.